welcome. We're gonna do restorative, gentle slash restful yoga. So we just filmed a pretty energizing class. So we're gonna spoil ourselves with half an hour of more yoga on your back, which sometimes we don't do enough of it. So blanket, bolster, cushion, 2 blocks. We're gonna begin in our backs today, and we're gonna start gentle, please. I know we can get sometimes too fast, too deep into a pose today. We're gonna be doing the absolute opposite. You're gonna go slow. You're gonna feel your body, vibrate your body, and from there you make decisions. Bring the bolster underneath the knees, please. We're gonna do a quick centering, then lie down on your back for a moment. As you lie down on your back for a moment, I want you to please keep the knees bent, not resting on the bolster. You just have it there for next pose. Have your hands on your belly, head on the ground, body on the floor. What if you don't have a bolster? You can fold a couple of thick, high-density blankets or beach towels until you get that radius of the circumference to prop your back. Now, just in here, feel the breath going into upper back, mid back, lower back. Localize on each breath if there is a part that is easier to breathe and a part that might be more difficult to breathe. And the sensation to go into both. Serenity right now to accept the things I can do. Acceptance to let go of the things that I can not longer do in practice. And the wisdom to know the difference between the two, so this becomes a very doable experience and not a tough experience. Bring your hands into your heart, into the left side of your chest. And if you have an intention right now, please repeat it to yourself in your mind. If you're at home and you want to speak it out loud, what my intention of today could be is I want to be relaxed and happy today. That's my intention. I want to be relaxed and happy. What is yours? Please repeat it right now. Now bring your hands down to the ground. Feel that big bolster, and if you cannot feel it, get it closer to you. Elevate the seat bones and place the bolster right underneath the sacral dimples, right there. You're gonna keep the knees bent, and this is the restorative variation of Setu Bandha. So we're working with the biggest one, we're working with the more density one, or at home, hopefully you're having enough density to feel a lift as you were working a spinal lift without the bolster. So you're not using muscular energy, the prop is actually lifting you. If you may, bring the arms over the head with the elbows slightly bent. So you can stretch upper back, neck curve, chin tucked in slightly. And right now you're going to bring a lot of focus and awareness into the belly. So you want to have deep belly breaths, deep and strong belly breaths. Feeling how the midsection, the stomach rises. Each inhale. And letting the belly relax in each exhale. One more time, take a deep inhale, breathe 1. Breathe in 2. Breathe in 3. And exhale. 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 Last time, inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Exhale. And exhale. Now wiggle toes and fingers. Bring the knees to your chest with the bolster where it is. They're quite high, so you're going to feel a little bit of bigger pressure into your upper back. Hug the knees into your chest and squeeze them right in there. And now place your arms into your block or on the ground and lengthen your legs to the ceiling for a little bit of a waterfall. Legs are straight up to the ceiling. And one more time, choose a comfortable variation for your arms, whatever they need to be. Soft and restful. This is a half an hour session for restorative yoga that if you did a hatha, very young, sweaty class, you can complete your class adding these 30 minutes to have a 90-minute class so you're perfectly even with yin and yang. Now, what you're going to do here is very carefully do a little bit of a lift through the pelvis so you can squeeze a bolster up into your lower back and nice and high to almost on the waist. And that's going to allow the legs to travel easily to your face, doing the restorative or yin variation of halasana, grabbing into your ankles. Some people might only be here. Some other students might be able to go all the way here. And if you feel like it, you can do a little bit of traction of the legs through your forehead, not that you have to. Maybe you are an advanced yogi practitioner doing a gentle class. And if for you is gentle, you don't have to. Please, this is restorative. But if for you restoration means going into full halasana, you just do a little bit of a bigger lift and holding here. If your body say no, the only thing you have to do is bring yourself down. And if your body say yes, then you remain yourself up in here. As you wish yoga. Stretching your spine fully. If you decided to come off the cushion carefully, one vertebrae at the time, make it back down to your cushion and hug the knees into your chest one more time. Good. And release now, a little bit careful, sliding the bolster down again, one leg at a time at the ground. With the big bolster, you're working with this big guy. Slide it down a little bit towards the coccyx or tailbone and bring the right leg into the floor, heel on the ground, left knee stays bent. Let the leg fully relax and breathe here 3 times. Giving yourself a little bit of different information into the mobility of your hip. And now bend your knee. Stabilize yourself. Make sure your hips are even. And the exactly same thing, but to the other side. keep your mind relaxed. And on the next inhale, finally bring both knees bent. Good. Lift up your glutes for a moment. Right there. Lift up, lift up. And remove the cushion sideways all the way to the side. And now we're gonna go slowly down one vertebrae at the time to the floor. Take your time. Go slowly, go gently, all the way down. And now hug the knees into your chest. Inhale, breathe. And on the exhale, squeeze the knees and bring the forehead up. Nicely lifted. Inhale one more time. And on the exhale, support the crown of the head. Close the elbows beside the ears. On the next inhale, you bring the right leg in front of you, 45-degree angle. Do not be too abrupt in your lower back. On the exhale, the leg comes in. This is a little bit of gentle core work. Inhale, left leg straight, like you're trying to touch something with the tip of the toe. Exhale in. One more. Inhale, other leg. Exhale, leg in. Inhale, leg out, forward. Exhale in. Last time, inhale. Exhale in. And finish. Inhale. Exhale. You wouldn't be in tension on your neck because you were supporting it, and you bring the head back to the floor. All the way down and hug the knees to your chest one last time. Okay. Now, we're going to go into a gentle way of twisting. Right here, bring your feet down to the floor. Open your arms one line with your shoulders, palms face down. You're going to take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, let the knees fall to the right, look to the left. And right here, this is a much more gentle way to twist with the legs moving away from your body and heels close to your glutes. Look to the other side and try to maintain your shoulder onto the floor. So if the knees fall to the right, you're going to look to the left and make sure you're not putting too much effort and your legs start shaking in here. You can even, in fact, wiggle one hip on top of the other so you shuffle them, and gravity might allow you to drop heavier. Breathe. Very restorative. What if it's not restorative gentle enough? Soft cushion underneath your legs, and that will make the twist even more manageable. This is a good twist for people that have hypermobility on lower back, or if they're already been fused on your lower back. This is not invasive at all. Keep breathing. And we're going to get ourselves ready on the next inhale. We're going to bring the knees back again into center. Arms by the sides, head center. If you needed a block, you're going to place it to the other side. And on the exhale, let the knees together fold to the left. And on your way, stagger one hip on top of the other. Let the cushion receive you if you need to. This is quite more gentle. Try not to be holding into stiffness or tightness, and let yourself go looking opposite that the knees are. So if the knees fall to the left, you're looking to the right. Relax your mouth and lips. Stay with your breath. Nice and easy. And now bring your arms one more time to your sides. And on the next inhale, bring both knees back to the center, nice and high. On the exhalation, hug the knees into your chest. Head up when you're ready. Just for a quick moment. One more inhale. Lift up, close the legs. On the exhale, bring your head down. We're going to roll into fetal position for a mindful moment right there. Just being in there for a moment. And when you're ready, bring yourself to the side and up to seating position. So we started backwards today. We started from the back, which we usually are a little bit rush in time to do poses like that, so we get it out of the way. We're going to do a little bit in sitting and then Shavasana. So what I would like to offer you is different ways to do cat-cow. Some people really hurt on your hands and hurt on the knees to do all fours. And the movement on your spine going up and close is quite important to keep your back mobile. So today we're actually going to do it with the knees bent, feet flat on the floor. I'm going to show you sideways. You probably get a better view right here. Good. And let me just arrange myself quickly right there. Bring the knees bent, the feet flat on the floor. So you don't want to start here because then you don't have enough space to move. You're going to move your feet a little bit farther away. So I really like to do this because then you have a lot of roundness and a lot of space to lift, interlacing the hands underneath the legs. Knees hip width apart. Take a deep inhale using the arm traction to lift up. Move the shoulders down, opening of the sternum so there's a lift in your back and you can feel it. And on the exhalation through the sacrum, through the lower back, go and look like a question mark with your belly and your spine. That's it. This is like an angry cat. Inhale, you pull out forward until you find the tip of the sit bones looking up where the wall and the ceiling meet, a huge opening to the chest. And on the exhalation, one more time, we're going to go and round spine, round back, all the way. Inhale, go up, lift, rise. That's it. More space right there. Exhale, go back and curl and scoop as much as you can. Inhale, doing this movement one more time. Lift chest, lift your heart, go up. And on the exhale, we're going to find neutral back where you sit a little bit back. Bring your hands into your shins. Keep breathing. Now, this will be the easier way that you can attempt to start doing Navasana bow. Very, very first beginner gentle approach. Bring the feet closer to your body. Nicely close right there. Interlace your hands. Interlace them. Good. Close the elbows. Lift the chest. And pull the legs off the ground so you can balance. This is it. Now try not to go back. You're actually going to find a nice balancing point in to the tip of the sit bones. Right there. And we're going to teach you here how to go in butterflies. So I'm going to change my side so you can see it. Right in there. You're going to quickly, one leg at a time, change the grip to grab your big toes. If you're very tight on your hips, you might only be here, and that's fine. Maybe there's more space. You're going to grab your hands on the outside of your feet. Open the knees. Open the knees. All right, lift up the chest. This is another great way to start training yourself for balancing into sitting. Gentle still. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to bring your feet down to the floor. And once you sit down, go back a bit. So you open into a diamond shape. And if you feel tension into the groins, if the pain is too much, very easily just going to bring cushions underneath the legs. That's for people that had a little bit of tension into inner groin. If you don't, and you move it sideways. Okay, and we're gonna flap our wings a little bit, mobilizing into your hips. This is very gentle, very restorative. Up and down, gently moving into the hips. If you notice that you're losing mobility on the pelvis, you gotta be doing this more often, you guys. Get on the floor and flap your wings more often. Now, right here, stop for a moment. Bring your hands onto the ground. Let's start with the right hand. Inhale. On the exhale, start walking the right hand sideways as the left hand go onto your leg and help you anchoring as you go sideways. And you want to be gentle. You don't want to break your pelvis or your hip. So it's a very subtle anchoring and a very subtle side stretch. This is one of my absolute favorite ways to stretch the hip. It just feels so nice. Lift up. Try not to round. Lift up and anchor. Count 1. Count 2. Now on the next inhale, you're going to bring yourself back up. On the exhalation, move your hand to the other side. Take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, start moving your hands sideways and anchor your pelvis. You don't have to be upright with this, especially if you have a hip replacement. There is no way you should be pushing down. It's just a little bit of an awareness that you don't want to do this. That's all. It's just reminding you that you want both hip bones on the floor. Good. And on the next inhale, we're going to get back into center, return. And the last part of this is a forward bent and butterfly, Baddha Konasana on the exhale. Maybe some people with chronic back pain like sciatica might need to neutralize with the hands on the ground and not go any farther than this. Maybe you need to sit on the end of the pillow, especially if your spine is prone to be very round. If your spine has movement, you lift up through the sit bones and you go forward and you go down and relax. Ah. Nicely heavy head on the ground or up on a block. There is a great variation for you that I always like to mention. The blocks are these tools to provide you this surface that perhaps you cannot meet naturally with your flexibility. Maybe you need to be up here, and that's absolutely fine. And ready, we're gonna bring ourselves back up. Round spine, lift yourself up, one vertebrae at the time. Okay, We're gonna release these blocks sideways. Gonna bring the legs up slowly. That's gonna feel lovely. And we're gonna do the absolute opposite. We're gonna open the legs nice and wide. Pull a little bit forward. Use your hands for support, and let's see if we can invite the knees together into center. Maybe some people stop right there. If there is mobility, maybe go in. No pain on the knees, especially inside here. That's a red flag. Maybe you need to stop right here. Maybe you're very spacious and you can bring yourself all the way down. Oopsie, don't break your hips though. Wise all the time on what's going on. Keep breathing. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling this all the way on the inner hip, back of the leg, even on my quad a little bit. On the next inhale, bring yourself back up. Open the legs nice and wide, never hurting the knees. And on the exhale, just windshield wiper with freedom, side to side. Good. Last time, take a deep inhale, go back up. And on the exhale, shake your legs in front of you. Relax your legs. Let's see what time is it. I want to have time for Shavasana. I have a moment to do one last yoga pose. And I'm going to choose to do pranayama so you can settle nice and relaxing. Pranayama is this practice that is going to help you achieving different levels of relaxation on your body. Pranayama is the art of breathing, of bringing pranayama, the art of energizing, the discipline of energizing the body with breath. Now sit into cross-legged position. The next one is very easy. You're going to take a deep inhale from the nose. And you're going to practice retentions. Retentions are not dangerous. Kumbhakas, holdings. You're going to inhale on 4. Hold with the chin tucked in. That means hold, not breathing. That's called kumbhaka for 4. And when you're going to release the exhalation, you need to release the chin. Put your head up straight and then you exhale in 4. So let's practice the first one. First of all, spine needs to be super straight, shoulders back, hands in chin mudra. Take a deep inhale from your nose. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. Kumbhaka. Chin in slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the chin and exhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuck your chin in slightly. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the jaw and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your chin in slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release the jaw and exhale. 1, 2, 3. And you're done. Number 4. Wonderful. Inhale and exhale. Feeling how this is really helping you to calm your nervous system, to relax your mind. And when you're ready, we'll finish this class in Shavasana. So please lie down on your back. I'm going to stay sitting, but I want to have the pleasure of direct your Shavasana. So you're going to be lying down in corpus pose. Legs are extended in front of you. Arms are by your sides. And if somebody has lower back pain, is very, very nice to have this long, big bolster underneath the knee curve. Relaxing your body, relaxing the arms, the legs, the feet. Obviously, in these classes, the Shavasanas are way shorter, as it's only half an hour, but you can continue on if I stop, okay? So the invitation for you is to relax the entire body on the ground, to end this restoration with a few moments of Shavasana. And again, if you're looking at your screen and I'm sitting down, you should be lying down. I'm just directing you. Helping your nervous system to switch to parasympathetic, the side of your brain that helps you relax, sleep, digest. The side on your brain that moves with longer waves in your brain. The same side that we try to connect when we meditate, when we do gentle practices, is yoga nidra, gentle yoga, yin yoga, restorative yoga. So the waves on your brain have slowed down. There is this beautiful tingly sensation on your hands and feet as your body is energized in a positive way. It's just reminding you that you are alive and breathing and hopefully enjoying of 100% healthy body, healthy mind, healthy emotions. And remember, if sometimes we're not 100% in whatever of those three realms, nothing is forever, nothing lasts forever, so this shall pass. Part of the yoga philosophy is to not build attachment to either suffering or joy, or try not to judge it as good as bad. It's just part of life, both yin and yang. So right now, just relax. Now bringing your body to awareness. Have a full body stretch and then hug the knees to your chest. Keep breathing. Roll to left side, side of the heart, yin side. And push yourself up to sitting so we close this half an hour session in restorative yoga. Take your time, sit down, spine is straight, shoulders down. Recovering your Sukhasana, however you need to sit. Not because I sit here, you have to, however you're comfortable. Bring your hands into prayer pose and have a moment to extend gratitude that you have in you to do advanced, intermediate, and today therapeutic, restorative, gentle, however you want to call this. But it was benevolent to your body, restful. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever you're doing this class. And if you feel like the content of these classes deserve to be shared, we appreciate you spread the voice of our platform to other people in the world. Doesn't matter where you are, you can join us. This is Ana Paula Hernandez, Director of Trishti Center. Thanks for joining me. Shanti, Shanti, Namaste. See you next time.